Here we have a coffee house that has Brazilian coffee that sells for $6 per pound and Colombian coffee that sells for $10 per pound. How many pounds of each coffee should be mixed to obtain 20 pounds of a blend that costs $9 per pound? Alright, this is a mixture problem for sure. We're literally mixing the two things together. And so, in general, I like to find the rate. And we're given a couple of rates here. We're given a price per pound. Let me actually just go ahead and write this down here. We're given a price per pound, and I know I'm going to be multiplying that by a number of pounds. And it's going to, when I multiply these together, the pounds and the pounds will cancel out. I'll get a number of dollars. I'll get a total value. This is just like the M&Ms and nuts problem that I went over just before this. So we have Colombian, or actually I guess Brazilian first, and Colombian. Let's see. Brazilian coffee sells for $6 per pound, so that goes right here. Colombian coffee sells for $10 per pound. You can say I'm writing this in the price per pound column. How many pounds of each should be mixed to obtain 20 pounds? So that's a total weight. So it's over here, 20 pounds. A blend that costs $9 per pound. This is almost an exact duplicate of the previous example. Since this is $9 per pound and it's 20 pounds, that means 9 times 20 is 180. This is a total of $180 worth of coffee. I know that this should be X and that should be Y, or at least that's what I'm going to call them, rather than calling this one X and that one Y. Again, because I can multiply these together to get the third value as opposed to dividing to having to get that one. Alright, so my two equations are here and here. Again, my rate column never gives me an equation. So I get x plus y equals 20, and 6x plus 10y equals 180. Those are my two equations. To solve this system of equations, I'm going to choose to eliminate the x's. Again, the 6 is less than 10, so I'm going to multiply the first equation by -6. That way, when I add these together, the -6 that I put on here will cancel out with the 6x. So I get -6x plus -6y equals -120. 6x plus 10y equals 180, just copying down that second equation. Adding these together, those two terms cancel. I get 4y equals 60. Divide both sides by 4, I get y equals 15. Since there's a total of 15 pounds of the second type of coffee, and x plus y equals 15, or equals 20, x plus 15 equals 20, that means x equals 5. So that means there are 5 pounds, that's the Brazilian. And x pounds of Brazilian. There are 5 pounds of Brazilian and 15 pounds of Colombian. My last step here is to check to make sure everything works out. First off, 5 plus 15 clearly is equal to 20, so there's 20 pounds of coffee here. I would also want to make sure that 5 times 6 plus 15 times 10 is equal to 180. The 180 that I have right here. And it is, so that is my final answer right there.